Despite the warm fire and cheerful chatter of the tavern, Partia feels a chill run down his spine. War. War with Kuzaid. It is his duty to follow his sultan into the war, true, and if he is being honest with himself, the chance to win glory and influence does call to him, if only faintly. Perhaps he could even take advantage of the march to spend some time with the enchanting Lady Arwa, but that time could be cut short for either of them. There is no guarantee of survival in war. Not for himself, his men, or his friends. And what of the friends he will not meet on the march, but on the other side of the battlefield? The call of glory is faint, but Partia's frustration is not. He wonders what reason the Sultan could have for warring with lands so far away, lands that have long been friendly to the Aserai. It seems their own lands have barely recovered from the last war, the last 2 wars really, and already Unkid rushes off to battle far away. If he is so eager for battle, why not crush the bandits that still plague his own country instead of bringing young men and women to die far from home and kin? Perhaps it is arrogant or even treacherous to believe he could do better, but Partia finds his mind drifting to the dragon banner of Calradia and what a charismatic man might be able to do with it. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. Indeed, though the tavern at Epicrotia is warm and comfortable, the thoughts in our hero's mind are anything but. There's much weighing down on him once again at these crossroads, and he fears he must make some decisions that he might come to regret in the future. But first, the merchant within him knows that there are other things that need to be taken care of. So far up north, so far from home, there is opportunity for profit that he cannot let slip through his fingers, and beyond that, there is opportunity for a conversation. Lady Istiana lives at Epicrotia, and perhaps Partia could speak to her. She had some interesting things to say about the past, present, and perhaps future of the Empire, and given the current circumstances and the current war, Partia is certainly considering that conversation once again. But first, if he is going to make a long march back down south for the purpose of trade, it might be wise to ensure the people that follow him are again reminded why they follow him. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. The first thing we're going to do is actually something I just found out is possible thanks to y'all in the comments of the previous episode. Apparently, once you speak to the tavern maid one time, you can speak to her again to say, "I really like this meal. I'd like it served to all my men." With pleasure. That will cost you 1,000 dinars. Well, here you are. Money is no matter. The men will be much happier. Their morale will be increased. Good health and fortune to all of you. Thank you very much. And with that, we can make our way out of the tavern. And there are a couple of things he has to take care of at Epicrotia. So first of all, and not just at Epicrotia, but again, this far from home. First things first, we're going to speak to Lady Istiana. She is at Istiana's house, one would assume. So let's go ahead and speak to her and see what she has to say. Again, we've spoken to her before, but now it's time to maybe, from a meta perspective, further that storyline, but from an in-character perspective as well, see what she has to say. The war after war has been bothering Partia for the last handful of episodes, and now this war with, yes, friends from a long time ago, perhaps they are no longer friends, and perhaps a justified war, but there's that seed of doubt in Partia's mind, and that seed of doubt is what maybe Istiana might have either, water to see it be nurtured, or perhaps she'll kick up the dirt and prevent it from growing any further. Istiana, we must speak. Partia, it's been a while. Folded arms, that's not good body language. So have you made up your mind now? Yes, I intend to use the banner to help save the Empire. It might not be true, but Partia has learned that the truth is often not required.
Then I will tell you what I know. I heard about one other piece.
Again, this is of the dragon banner.
I do not know where the other pieces are. You may need to keep searching for them.
Very well.
When you have recovered all the pieces, return to me and I'll help you put them into use.
All right. So she'll tell us where a next quest is, much like our previous conversation that led us into a bandit camp. But before we follow through with that, of course, that's something we do want to do. Before we follow through with that, though, again, something that's been on Partia's mind lately is the fact that he cannot he cannot expect people to flock to him if his name does not get at least a little bit more popular, if people don't continue to recognize his name a bit more quickly, so to speak. And so there is a tournament happening at Epicrotia, and what better opportunity to have that name permanently etched in people's minds than to have that name permanently etched in a in the winnings of an arena fight. So let's head on over to the arena over here. And again, it's nice to just kind of walk around town every once in a while. Yes, we could back out and we could drop back into the arena, but we haven't looked around Epicrotia, and it is it's a massive town rather, very beautiful architectural styles and stuff. And it's nice to just kind of walk through and see, see how these people live. It is very different from, our own home as well. So I think it's quite nice to take a peek every once in a while. Seems we've walked right past the arena. While adoring its facade here, we walk right past the arena. Let's go ahead and dive on in, folks. Get another tournament under our belt. Hopefully another win under our belt. We'll speak to the tournament master. Good day, friend. I'll bet you came here for the games, or as they say nowadays, the tournament. There's a tournament going on? I already knew. Partia knows. Merchants know things. You bet. Say, you look like a fighter. You should join. Back in the old days, it was all condemned criminals and fights to the death, but nowadays they use blunted weapons. It's quite the opportunity to make your name. You risk no more than your teeth, and didn't the heavens give us 30 of those just to have a few spare for grand opportunities like this? When there's no tournament, it's still worth coming by. A lot of fighters spend their time here practicing to keep in trim, and will award the winners a few coins for their troubles. Yeah, I wanna fight. I don't have any more questions. Sign me up for the tournament. It's funny, this is actually the first time. We'll enter your name in the lot, and when your turn comes up, be ready to go. Yep, I'll be ready. This is the first time I've actually spoken to a tournament master to get into a tournament, so I've never seen those lines before. Yeah, let's join on in. Let's kick things off with a little bit of bloodshed, I suppose, and hopefully a little bit of money made as well. Again, I'm hoping to do a big trade run this this session as well before we join up with the war. So let's go ahead and join up with this minor war here. Oh, interesting. On horseback, all right. I don't mind that so much. Go ahead and try to take care of enemy cavalry first before we. There we go. We're good over there. Well done. Let's see if we can't. Nice. Oh, got my horse. Oh no, he got me. He got my leg, I think. We managed to drop the enemy man over here. Don't stab from behind. Ah, bad poke there. Bad poke. This guy's off his horse. How are we doing here? Yeah, looks like our men have got this. Our men have got this. Come on now. Cut him down. Cut her down? Cut him down? Can't tell. A little bit of assistance. I'm a little worried about the level of armor that some of these people are sporting. All right, onwards to the next stage. Yeah! I love it when you can guard up like that. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the people we might end up against. Let's go ahead and skip the round. So again, no one mentioned anything about wanting to watch rounds, so I assume that's not high on people's priority lists. Again, let me know with your comments what you would like to see. This is rough, dude. A Beni Zalal Royal Guard, Imperial Legionaries, Heavy Cavalry. Oh, man. And I just have a Militia Veteran Archer, so we're... Oh, no. Let's see what we can do here. You're going that way? All right, I'll come with you. Stay alive, man. Stay alive. Oh, God. Come on. Oh. Nope. Come on now. Gotta get him in the face here. That's the only gap I can see in his armor. And I guess on the back as well works. Is my friend dead? I think my friend is dead. Come on now. Drop this man. There we go. Nice, nice. And another one. Oh. Got that shield up right on time there. Ah, that was a bad hit. Nice, got him. All right, wonderful. Who's left here? We can let these guys duke it out, but I do want to... Oh, no. I was just about to say I want to avoid a 2 versus 1 situation, which it seems like we've got right now. Oh, got a good hit there. Nope. Ah, this is not good. This is really not good. Oh, this is bad. I wish they were causing friendly fire. Nice, got him once. Just moving a little too far away. There we go. Okay, good stuff. 1v1 now. Our shield is almost destroyed. This is not good. Nice, nice. Got him in the neck, it looks like. Oh, good stuff. Oh. Nice, all right. Come on now. Oh, good hit, good hit. Come on. Oh. Nice, all right. Here we go, here we go. We've got this. We've got this. We've got... Yes! Yes! Oh, that was close. Our shield was almost gone. Our shield was almost gone. Okay, let's try and get this Militia Veteran Archer into the final round. That'll be easy winnings for us. All right, Partia's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's do this. Come on, man. Oh, right, we're against him. Again, I don't know why I misread these. It's my eagerness to get into... How did I not block that? It's my eagerness to get into the fight. All right, this shouldn't be too difficult as long as I don't let him get too many hits in. His armor is, yeah, worthless. The next engagement is a worrying one. Depending on who wins this, we'll skip the round. We'll skip the round. Okay, I feel like that's the worst of it. In fact, I'm not 100% sure, but no matter, no matter. We'll put our bets in. Win or nothing, right? Win or nothing. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got this. Oh, so he's got that. There we go. We're okay. Wasn't a bad bit of damage. In we go. No. Ah, just let go at the wrong time there. All right, we're good, actually. We're getting some good damage in every time we swing at the face. And we're pretty good at swinging at the face. Oh. Nice. There we go. Overhead swing. Yes. Glory for the Al-Eat. Glory for the Aserai. A little bit of renown, a woven leather coat. Don't know how much that's actually worth. And a little bit of money. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And a lot of glory. Let's not forget. A lot of glory. Oh, man. That 2v1 had my heart in my throat. That was terrifying. Let's just quickly take a look at our inventory over here. Take a look at the woven leather coat. Yeah, it's not that great. Is it better than anybody's equipment over here? It's better than Alkiria's. I suppose I could give it to her. It's worth a little bit of money, but my companions, right? What is life worth? Ooh, it's better than what Dula's got. And it's better than what Fridina has got. I'm a little upset at Fridina. You know, she failed at guarding that caravan that I entrusted her with. She's definitely shaken Partia's faith a touch. Oh, look at the unlocking. The latest update seems to have undone the locking. I'm glad I noticed that. In fact, before I forget, let's make sure our lance and the broadleaf-shaped spear are locked as well. All right, over to our armor. Dula, for your good service, let's give you the woven leather coat. The padded leather shirt. Alkiria, we can give it to you, because it is better than what she has right now, and she kind of stays behind anyway, right? So she doesn't need the best of armor. So that should be good for her. Cool. You know what? That was actually not a bad winning. That was actually not a bad winning. So, we've spoken to Istiana. Now, where do we have to go? Okay, there's a bandit hideout, a mountain bandit hideout that we have to take care of for her. Okay. We'll do that shortly. Hopefully it's not got 100 people in it. This war. So what is Partia thinking? Let's take a quick look here. We are this far up north with 10.8k in our in our baggage train, so to speak. Up north over here, there are a couple of things we can buy. There's grain, sure, food is always nice. There's iron ore over here, and there is iron ore over here, right? So there's lots of iron we can pick up, and we know for a fact that iron sells well at Kuya's. Then there's also hardwood. There's plenty of wood to be found over here, and wood sells well at Kuya's as well. On top of that, further north, we can pick up fur, and fur is extremely expensive to buy, but it also sells at wonderful values down south where it's, not found. Fur is found, but it's not produced, I suppose is the way to put it. The problem is some of these lands have been raided, so I don't know if I'll be able to buy fur right now. We might be able to make our way across to Balgard over here and perhaps pick up some fur up there, if they've been trading successfully with Firth and Ov. That might be an opportunity. But there's definitely iron to pick up, and I believe there's also silver in the area. So there's iron here, here, and over here. And I could have sworn, yes, there's silver up over here as well. So if we use our 10k to make some purchases up over here, and then make our way down south, we have a couple of things to do. First, Partia wants to ensure that Thraktere and Garantor Castle are both, they both know what they need to do for the duration of his march over to here. He also wants to go down to Kuya's, make some sales. He wants to go down and purchase the brewery at Uskar. So again, having that little beer belt and having a monopoly over beer out of the Aserai lands. And then he'll head over to the front line in this war against the Khuzait. However, in his involvement with the war, he might take more of a defensive route, defending our lands against the enemy rather than pushing into their lands. We'll see. We'll see. That's still something to be determined because Partia has been hearing word about the war, and it seems that presently we do overpower the Khuzait, but that is by a slim margin. And these are just things he's heard from his men and from rumors around as he's been walking around, right? So let's go ahead and make our moves. I think the first thing we'll do is maybe attack this hideout just to get the quest moving forward. We'll see how much money we can make off of that as well. And the problem with attacking this hideout is that we have in our party a lot of low-tier units. We have a lot of low-tier units. And what I could do is I suppose I could level some of them up right now. Let's go ahead and give 6 and 5 because I do want some more cavalry as well. We're so far away from anywhere we can drop these guys off in the garrison. That's the problem. That's the problem. Skirmishers, let's make you into archers. The archers, let's make you into higher tier archers, and we can get some more heavy cav as well. At least that's decent armor. Imperial Vigla recruit. Let's get you on horseback. No, for now, let's not, because let's see if we can't train them all up at the same time. Same thing with the infantrymen. Now, Fridina, let's pull you up to the top here. And if we're going to dive in, I want to make sure that our companions are all set to ranged, and they can provide us some support that way, of course. Yeah, and let's hope that we get a decent contingent coming in with us. Though, again, it's not the forest bandits. The mountain bandits are a little bit more reasonable to deal with, let's put it that way. Let's go ahead and make sure Alkiria's got the bow, Fridina's got the bow, and Dula has the bow as well. Excellent. One thing I do want to do is check if I can't purchase a better bow for myself, because if I can be a bit more accurate, that would be quite nice. That would be quite nice. The step bow, lower accuracy than mine. The Nordic short bow is the one that I think I want. And it's not very expensive either. It's not very expensive either. Let's go with the Nordic short bow. For now, or the step recurve bow is like all my money. So let's go with the Nordic short bow for now. We can even sell my hunting bow. The longbow is not so accurate. Tempted to sell that as well, actually. Well, we'll think about that. So we're paying $15.94. I mean, I do have some goods I'm sure I can hand off. Is grain cheap here, actually? Grain's not cheap here. Fish is not cheap here. Nothing's really cheap here. All right, we'll do our trade runs in a moment's time. I just wanted to check to see if we couldn't get more than just 9 days worth of food. But we're fine, we're fine. Let's go ahead and head on over. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up some loot. We can sell that loot, make some money, get us back above that 10k, because I'm looking to make some serious bank this session. Oh, this should be easy. 4 mountain bandits and 5 raiders. This shouldn't be too difficult. We'll wait until nightfall to attack. And again, we are making money as well from our various investments in our lands. All right, let's dive on in. Let's hopefully make quick work of this hideout. It will not be as problematic as our forest bandit experience, obviously. What do we have with us? Fair bit of range. A lot, yeah, you can see the recruits and the tribesmen, right? The recruits and the tribesmen are a problem. But we should be fine. Let's go ahead and get them all following me. And do we have a target over here? Because I would like to fire from distance and just take care of whatever we can. How many of them are there again? There's 5 of them. Okay. This should really be a non-issue. But I don't see anybody up over here. The problem with them following is they often get in your way. Yeah, there's no one up over here. And when I say get in your way, I don't just mean like visually. I also mean like they end up standing in the firing line. I don't see anybody down there either. I see more camps up there. Yeah, looks like nobody down here. Fair enough, fair enough. They're all across the river over here? I think so. There's only 5 of them, so there's like next to nothing. So I got our infantry and our archers moving up. Nobody over here either. It's a big camp for very few people. Oh, no, I don't see any movement there either. How far along are they? How far along are they? Oh, did I see someone there now? No, still nothing. All right, let's keep our infantry and our Archers coming up. Still, this is like... compared to that Forest Bandit hideout, there's nothing here. If I didn't know better, I think it was abandoned. There we go. Our first sighting. Alright, let's get our infantry over here and our archers right up there. They'll be able to fire across this river. And if we can just draw them towards us, that's fine by me as well. Go ahead and put you down over here. Get them into loose formation as well. Easier firing. There's, I see 2 of them there, I think. And 2 of them here. So maybe it's 3 of them back there. Alright, well. You've arrived. Where are our archers? Oh, you are our archers. Right, of course. Okay, very well. Let's go ahead and get the archers maybe coming up to here. We'll join them. I don't know if I can get some good shots from this distance. But archers, you are free to fire. These are all my companions, obviously. Let's take a look here. Yeah, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Alright. Time to practice with a new bow over here. Let's see here. No. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We're okay. We're okay. It looks like their friends are coming as well. Got 1 hit there. Ah. Just mistimed that. Yeah, they're just like low-tier looters and stuff. Those guys as well. Is that just 2 of them? Oh, there's the 3rd one. I see him. On the far left. On the far left. Throwing rocks at us. Come on. Die for me. Right in the face, and you too. This isn't going to be a lot of loot or anything for us. There's another one? No, we got them. There we go. Nice and easy. And let me guess, this man wants to duel. This man wants to duel. I'll have him know that he's far too beneath me to be dueled. Very well. No, I don't fight duels with brigands. Make sure everybody's charging in. There we go. Get them fully surrounded. Make sure nobody over here is going to hurt us. There we go. Excellent. It's so dark. It's so dark. Come on now. There we go. Beautiful. All done? All done. Well done, men. Well done. Not too much trouble at all. Did we lose someone? Yes. Well, of course we lost someone. Right at the end, we lost a tribesman, and a recruit got wounded in a split second of being engaged. In a split second of being engaged. A little bit of gold, a couple of prisoners, not too shabby. A couple of recruits have leveled up. We'll leave them as it is so they can, again, continue to collectively level up. And gained a touch of influence. Oh, hello. Rusty falchion. It sounds like a rusty northern spiked battle axe. Very low quality. Very low quality goods. Oh, actually, but we can sell that for a fair bit, so there's that. Alright. Alright, sounds good to me. Relation has increased with nearby notables, of course. And what shall we do here? So, Ismilkorg sells cows, which is hilarious. Is milk? Sells cows. Okay, let's see. We've got grain, hardwood. Wouldn't mind picking up some hardwood, right? We have easy access to the hardwood over here. This hideout has actually not been eliminated, which is funny. I guess we only engaged with the quest side of it. Alright, we pick up hardwood. Then we go and we pick up fur up over here, though it does look like it's been raided. What are you bound to? A castle. Varcheg might have some fur. So fine. Hardwood. Fur. Maybe more fur over here. Maybe some fur down over here, actually. Because if it's buying from So yeah, we'll loop around that way, come back down, pick up some iron ore, pick up some silver ore, and then make our way home. Though I think when we do the loop, we have to go back to Epicrotia to speak with Istiana. Oh, I've collected all the pieces. Right. There's a big decision coming up. There's a big decision coming up, and I need to think about that. Does Partia continue to work for the Aserai under the banner of the Sultan, or does he... You know, is he fed up with the way the Sultan has been managing the kingdom and sending people to war constantly? Just endless war. Foolish. Now let's go ahead and buy products over here. I want to check something here. So hardwood over here sells for 12, right? Dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Is there anywhere nearby? There is not. All right. So we'll just buy it from here directly. Go ahead and purchase. Do we just buy it all? We can afford it. It's like pretty, actually ridiculously cheap. And Kuya always buys it at a decent price. Let's go ahead and pick up all of that. Need to check my numbers over here so I can keep a track of my trade. And folks, as I do this, actually, I just want to mention, as always, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, the best way to make sure that happens is by leaving a like and a comment down below. Not only do I look at the numbers to get an understanding of what people want to see more of on the channel, but I read through your comments for feedback. And for example, many of you say that you enjoy the trade-heavy episodes, and that lets me know that, all right, cool, I don't have to worry about spending time trading, people are upset, or anything like that. It really helps me make decisions to make sure y'all are entertained, right? That's kind of important, is it not? So do keep that kind of feedback coming. And on top of that, I love reading through your stories. So many of you have been writing very beautiful pieces of writing. It's just always entertaining to go through the comments, and I genuinely enjoy reading through them all. So do please keep it all coming. I am going to sell some things over here because they're relatively cheap and we can just offset the cost of this purchase. Because they have, Utalaim here has a decent bit of money. Not a lot, but it's enough to offload some of this garbage we're carrying, right? Some of this garbage we're carrying. There we go, torn robes. Like, I don't need those. There we go, we're not paying too much over here. Let's go ahead and pick up the butter as well. Just to please the men, right? Good stuff. I also want to perhaps use some of the money that we're getting to buy better equipment for myself. Not just the investment in our... yeah, we're going up to Varchek first, right? Yeah. Not just the investment in a new workshop, but also in some of our equipment. Get ourselves a better sword, get ourselves better armor in general. Feel a bit more worthy of all of our winnings so far. In battle, in war, in arenas. What are we trying to pick up over here? Fur and maybe some more hardwood, right? Hardwood. Also cheap here, but it's not as cheap, right? 28 is really not worth it. Iron ore is kind of pricey. No furs. Oh, okay, they do have fur. 117. It's not... Epicrotia will buy it for a fair sum, but I feel like we can probably get a lot better further down south. So fur, I'm buying 5... for a total cost of 639. All right. I gotta do all the math separately because we're going to be going to a couple of spots to pick it up. I could also pick up velvet over here. Velvet should sell for a decent price. Velvet and silk, I think, is also available in the area, so probably want to do that too. So we're picking up velvet for 286. Okay. Silk or velvet? I forget now. That's not a lot of money, so that's good. Do we want to get some food? Is there any food that is cheap over here? No. Not particularly. We will be able to pick up fish from somewhere nearby, though. Alright, good stuff. There is some cheap fish available in the area. Kargrev over here, for example, should be able to give us fish cheaply, but not my top task right now. Oh, hello, that's a lot of looters. Let's have a little bit of training here, shall we? Let's have a little bit of training here. Got a lot of men that need a little bit of training. And I just realized, surrender or die, brigand. We're going to auto-resolve this one because I just realized every time you save and reload the game... yeah. See, there's the update. The latest update will actually cause some deaths when you auto-resolve even small battles. But yeah, every time you save and load, you have to reassign the formations, which is a bit of a bother. But that's why I didn't want to fight that one, because I didn't actually have things set up for training properly. But that's good. That's done. Now we're done. Ooh, lots of stuff over here to pick up, and more importantly, sell. In fact, let's head over back into Varcheg and get rid of the prisoners that are slowing us down. It's not significantly, but it's enough to, like, why not? Ransom them. Again, the influence they would net us is next to nothing. Let's head on down over here. Maybe by the time we get there, they will have recovered. I have my doubts, though, but I would very much like that fur, if we can pick some up nicely and cheaply. I worry about this war. I worry that I'll be needed for much more than just defending the homeland. Yeah, they've been looted pretty bad. Oh, this entire land is an absolute wreck. We could sell, again, we could still be war profiteering, right? Selling food here for great profit. But no, those fine luxury items should make us a fair bit of money as well. So let's go ahead and try and take advantage of that, shall we? Walking past a lot of engagements. Kaladog's war continues, it seems. Oh, he's turning back now. All right, fair enough. Again, I don't want to help them too much, right? I don't want to help them too much by clearing out all their bandits. I have my own issues to take care of back at home. All right, here, let us hope for better deals on... Oh, hardwood here we could sell. Velvet here we could sell. Make a decent sum off of that. We'd make a decent sum off of both of these. All of these. And food. Oh my god, the food. There's a lot of money to be made over here. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up. Yeah, okay, fur is too expensive here. Jewelry's too expensive. Nothing here is really worth it, unfortunately. Pottery's kind of cheap. We could try and take pottery down. I don't know if it gets cheaper than that. Though I worry about taking pottery down south and hoping for gains. Is there anything else we could hit up over here? Just fur. More fur. Cotton. Yeah, I guess it's not really. If you produce flax, but you're burnt to a crisp. Alright, fine. Let's continue on to, this is unfortunate timing to be up over here. Let's head up Agalmon, get some hardwood over here, and then we'll go back to Epicrodia, complete our quest, then move down south to go home and perhaps, you know, turn a profit. Go ahead and purchase over here, hardwood. Yep. Really is too bad. I was hoping for a much bigger trade run. But here we're buying another 55 wood for 1595. Alright, the math on that's going to get interesting when we get down south. Perhaps we pick up some grain as well. It's expensive over here, but we only have 9 days worth of food. So let's just pick up some grain. Just to give us that extra 1 day of food. Down to Epicrotia, where we might get some better deals. And of course, we're going to pick up some iron ore as well. And this should be good. This should be a good run. I'm investing a lot in this. So hopefully it works out for us. Yeah, it's expensive. Everything's pricey up here. War. That's too expensive for wood, I think. Iron ore is somewhat cheaply available. Silver ore is kind of pricey here as well. Fur, again, a little too pricey. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the iron ore, perhaps. The price gap's going to be so small. Now, it's available here for 58. For 58. Let's see what we get over here. Right, it's right next to it. I just want to check this first. Oh, look at that ravaging that's going on. All right, so from 58, it's still 58 over here. All right. Well, if it's the same price, then we might as well pick some up. We're getting iron ore. We got 18 or 10, 44. It's crazy how quickly your money just disappears, right? We had 10k. We're halfway through it already. Now let's go ahead and speak to the lady at Epicrotia. See what she has to say. Isthiana. Let us speak. Partia. It's been a while. Not that much. Not that much of a while. So then, what is it? Okay, hold on. I must leave now. I need to check something. Okay, all I have to do is... Okay, I have to choose who to speak to now. I have to choose who to speak to now. And I don't know if I or Partia is actually in a position for that. If I'm completely honest. My apologies, folks. I need to mull over that a bit. Let's let this war come to an end first before we decide what we want to do with this dragon banner. Let's head on over to here, pick up the iron ore. There's still plenty to do. There's still plenty on our plate. Let's go ahead and purchase. Again, if it's a little bit pricier here. But again, the prices have probably fluctuated back at Epicrotia as well. We bought another, how much is it this time? It's another 25 for 1500. All right. That's pretty good, I would say. And I do want to have some money set aside for the silver we can get over here. Now, silver is available in the desert. So I'm a little worried about the value of the silver not, you know, being big enough, like the change in value not being big enough. But hey, no risk, no reward, right? No risk, no reward. The silver, 201. Okay, it's way too expensive here. It is way too expensive. But what is your bound settlement? Where do you trade to primarily? It's a castle. Yeah, that's not, it's not worth it. More iron can be bought over here at Bethea. Let's see what kind of prices they give us. And then we can pick up some more wood on our way down south. Again, wood and iron here is just plentiful, right? It's absolutely plentiful. I wouldn't mind having more silks and things like that. Everything here is too expensive. Make our way out. We have food for 8 days. Pick up some grain en route. We could pick up some grain en route. More iron to be had over here. Hardwood. Let's go to Legetta. Let's go to Legetta where we can pick up, I think, a fair bit of everything. Unkid has created another army. as war continues. I suspect it'll go well enough, but we must return home first. There is so much work to be done at home itself, just to ensure that neither Thraktere nor Garantor fall while I'm on the literal other side of the continent. Right? If another war breaks out, you know, Unkid is a big fan of starting wars if one gets started against him, or if he foolishly starts another one on the other side with either Valandia or Botania or whatever it might be, then our holdings are in a lot of trouble. In a lot of trouble. 92 is too expensive to pay for iron. Silver here is also too expensive. That's too bad. I could perhaps sell some hides down south. Don't know how well they would sell, but it's an opportunity. And some more hardwood as well. Right, why not? Go and pick some more up. We're buying another 39, is it? Or 920. Not our biggest haul, but should be able to make some money off of that. And what else? Anything else I want here? Wine is somewhat cheap, but I don't know if it's really expensive where I'm going to sell. That's the thing that matters. It's not just a matter of it being cheap, but the price of the destination matters too. Yeah, we could pick up some jewelry. Let's go ahead and test out these hides. Getting 7 for 69 each. It's a nice price, so hopefully it'll return a nice profit. 7, spending 510. All right, this all had better earn a profit. And it'll be easy to tell because if our numbers don't end up above 10k, then we know we've cacked up. All right, let's head down. We're almost home. We're almost home. Again, not the perfect trade run. I would have liked to have picked up more, you know, fabrics and stuff, more fur, more, what is it, linens and things like that. But hey, it is what it is. We got what we could get. We got what we could get. Money continues to come through our holdings as well, of course. Let's check up with Garantor Castle first. Make sure it's set up properly. We've got the walls being made, done in 11 days. Lime kilns are done. We could actually get more room for food as well. Let's queue you up. Let's queue you up. Let's see. 1, 2. Yep, that's good. Now, we don't need to boost our food production anymore. I think we're fine. I could bump up morale as well, though overall I think we're doing okay in that regard as well. Let's go ahead and queue it up. Why not? Might as well queue it up. Prosperity continues to grow, though I could change it to train militia now. Just my fear of what might be coming is really taking over. Let's see if we can't buy some dates or something and run some of these looters away. Come on, please be cheaper now. Okay, you know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can go ahead and buy... This we're just buying for the sake of having for our men. Let's go ahead and make it 20. I like having some decent round numbers. Pick up some grain, perhaps. Grain is expensive down here. And we are able to take on some more. Once his daughter found... Oh, you don't have anything for me. What kind of troops do we have available here? We're already close to being maxed out. Let's go ahead and get some more cavalry. And let's add some of these Vigla recruits and the trained infantrymen. Again, we are willing to march and war with our... with anybody. With anybody. Valdem, I need to speak to you. You are once again walking around with useless troops for no good reason. Everything's expensive here. God damn. Let's see if Kuyaz has some better deals. Alright, up to Thraktere. We'll speak to Valdem. Then down south to Kuyaz. Make our sales, and then head to the front line. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. All right, over here. Let's go ahead and get you going. We could get our siege workshop. Oh, why the militia barracks stop halfway? Let's get you up. Then you. Then the walls. And the siege workshop after that. And then we'll continue to train militia over here as well. And hopefully we can actually get something out of that. Alright, orders given, so for my long duration away from home, they'll know what they have to do. They'll have things to do. Valdem, where are you, buddy? You're not in my path, then I'm just going to skip by you. I guess he's not here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's continue down south and hope that we can make some good money off of this trade. Ooh. 20 looters, don't mind if I do. That's just a juicier opportunity to train some of our low-tier troops. Surrender or die, brigand. Let's dive on in. Attack And let's actually allow our infantry to train a little bit, shall we? Let's actually allow them to train a little bit. Our cavalry contingent continues to get bigger and bigger. Infantry up over here. Right, archers up over here. There's a little bump they can stand on. They can soften up the enemy. There's our archers, our front line. Yep, and let's also get our infantry off to the side over here. We'll get them forming a shield wall. Archers can fire, that's not a problem. They'll get a little bit of damage done. Hopefully they won't kill. And we're staying back. We're just going to watch. We're just going to watch our men get work done. 28 versus 20, though we've got some kills. Go ahead, charge, run in, men. Show me that the Aserai can put their faith in you. Oh my god, the archers are a lot more efficient than I expected them to be. I should have put them on hold fire. I should have put them on hold fire. Our cavalry ranked up, and one of our archers ranked up. Oh god. Come on, Partia. Come on, party, rather. More looters, lots of gold picked up. Not going to complain about that. And lots of garbage we can sell. Very well. Let's go ahead and drop the prisoners off at... Well, no, we want to ransom them off, right? Over to Kuya as we go. Fingers crossed that this is a big haul. Fingers crossed that this is a big haul. All right. First things first. The dates, we're not trading. Okay, hardwood. Hardwood will go for a decent price over here. We're giving 276 of them. And we're making 5,638. It cost us 3.6, 3.7. So we're not exactly doubling our income, but it's a fair bit. All right, I'm just looking at the numbers first. Iron ore here we can sell. That'll give us 3,173. We spent 2,500 for it. Okay, so 600 or so being earned there. The hides are not super cheap here, or super expensive here, but that's fine. Fur we might make a loss on. Fur we might make a loss on. Yeah, wow, we have to find a better place to send fur. Glad I checked that. Velvet, we're almost doubling that, so that's good. And hides, I didn't check hides, 558. Oh, we're making not really a profit. That's like another 48 or so. So maybe we'll keep the hides and we'll keep the fur, but everything else must go. So the hardwood, the velvet, the iron ore. Wow, you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad, and we're not even selling everything. We're not even selling everything. I can't believe I could have made more at Epicrotia with hides than down south over here. Damn, shows me because of my greed. But that's not bad at all, folks. If we hit done there, you'll see 14.5k, and we gained 3 points in trade as well. That's none too shabby. Oh, it's so satisfying to actually nail that properly. Okay, we got to get up to 75. It's a long way to go. A lot of trading to do, but we went from 10 to 14.5. Is there a tournament here? Oh, there is. How greedy am I feeling? We're here, right? We should further our name here and then make our way over to Uskar to set up our establishment. Sure, let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? To the arena. Let's join in on the tournament, right? Let's join in on the tournament. And if we lose, we lose. It doesn't hurt that much. So I say. I'm down here. All right, let's go ahead and skip this round. A bamboo axe. I wonder how much that would sell for. Go ahead and put as much of a wager as we can in here. Tribesman, heavy horse archer, Alkyria, and a Valandian sharpshooter that we're up against. Fair enough. We should be okay. Not only am I on the ground, got a bow and arrow. All right. That's it. We also have javelins. Oh, I don't like this. This is not my style. This is not my MO. All right, let's see if we can't help with something here. This is not my strength at all. Got one hit there. Try and get another one. You're getting awfully close to me. All right, you're engaged there. Let's see what we can do over here. Nice. That was a good hit. Try and get another one. It's not ideal. All right, our man has done well to my side here. We're doing okay over here. Oh my god, friendly fire. Right into my path. Okay, he's down. Let's see if we can nail this guy as well. Oh, got him. That was bad. It's okay. How are we doing over here? If he's still, then I can get better shots at him rather than trying to trace Oh, right in the back of the... Oh, that's not good. Our man has fallen. Our man has fallen. That's not good. We are without cavalry. We are without cavalry. Alright. We're okay, we're okay. He's coming towards me. Oh, Alkyria, how dare you. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Get off your horse and fight me. Fight me proper. We're okay, we're okay. Glad I picked up the sword and shield. I feel a lot more comfortable now. In she comes. Nice! Almost got that horse too. Alright, you're surrounded. Oh no. No, you're not. I'm surrounded. We're okay, we're okay. She does not have a shield. Oh, just in time. Very well, we've got this. Get off your horse, you coward. Get off that horse. Come on, come on. Come on. Here we go. No. Yes, here we go. Alright, got him on the leg, I think. Yep. Trying to ride me down. I'm the cavalry master. Get over here. I have these daggers or whatever I can throw as well. I mean, sure. It's something. Oh, what? Sharp shot, a sharpshooter. That, oh man, that was good. I feel good about that one. I feel good about that one. All right, all right, all right. Not get too cocky. Let's not get too cocky. Let's begin. All right. I'm with you, my man. I'm with you. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Good hit. Good first hit. Nice, nice. Make sure he survives. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Now let's go up against this man over here. Let's put some red on that yellow. Beautiful. Ooh. This is actually... Oh, I was going to say it's actually balanced, but that very quickly changed. There we go. Now it's balanced. Setting up for a duel, you know, setting up for a duel. That's the right thing to do. Oh, you're actually blocking pretty effectively. Except for when I actually swing around you. Come on now. Oh. Ah, we're good, we're good. Oh no, mistime that, mistime that. Mistime that again. Come on now, can't lose it over here. Oh, ho, 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 Fridina. Sorry. All right, gained a skill point in athletics. Not gonna complain about that. Gonna go ahead and skip this round. Who are we gonna end up against? That's the question. Fridina, probably. Fridina made it through. It's okay, it's okay. We've taken her before, we'll take her again. This is good. Oh man, I feel good about that thrown dagger or whatever it was. That was something special. There we go. Got our first hit in there, and a second hit. Fall, man, fall. Just surrender. Oh, oh, damn, he got over my shield there real well. I shouldn't try stabbing. Stabbing's just not my strong suit. There we go, and down you go. Down you go. Teaching my men why I'm in charge. Seems like they are thoroughly entertained. All right, one last round. Fridina the wronged. Prove yourself to me, Fridina. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my, I'm so much slower than her. Oh, first hit. Good stuff. Oh no, we're okay, we're okay. We're okay. Ah, good block, good block. Same can't be said about me that first time around. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. Excellent. Oh, hear the cheers. Hear the roar of the crowd. Oh, that feels good. Bamboo axe, a little bit of money, some renown. Can't complain. Partia won the tournament at Kuya's. Truly a tournament champion today. Truly a tournament champion. 15.3k. That is enough to buy a workshop. It is also enough to purchase some goods, perhaps. I want to take a look at this bamboo axe and see if it's worth anything. In more than, you know, one meaning of the word. Bamboo axe. 79 cut. It's got some financial value to it, that's for sure. But which of our party members... Hold on, I didn't actually... Sorry, my apologies. I didn't check if it is a one-handed or two-handed. Where are you? Bamboo axe, one-handed axe. All right, let's see. Let's see. Fridina the wronged. Your current weapon, 84 on the cut, 70 swing speed, 76 handling. 79 on the cut, 84 swing speed, 83 handling. And it's shorter. I feel like I prefer her with the Star Falchion. And Dula here with the Iron Flissa. 61 cut. Okay, so you we can swap for a slightly more damaging but shorter weapon. I just don't think it's worth it, if I'm completely honest. I just don't think it's worth it. It's a little bit lighter as well, but also a higher tier. Pretty dope looking. The Iron Flissa, where is it? 288. I mean, we could try her with the axe. We could try her, see how the axe works out for the Leopardess. Hold on. Let me just check if she has anything that indicates one thing or another, because where are you? Dula, one-handed, right? One-handed sword type weapon. Sword and shield seems to be her MO. One-handed weapon, that's fine, but this, the Swordmaster 2, additional 10% damage if a one-handed sword type weapon is equipped. Alright, what about Fridina? She is one-handed sword type weapon. Yeah, see, they're just better with swords. Valdim is okay. We haven't spec'd him, evidently. We could make him an axe type, but I think we're better off just trading it off. Makes life a bit easier. So the bamboo axe will net us a fair bit of money. Everything else is locked in place. Yeah, everything else that matters is locked. Let's go ahead and trade all that off. Another 1,000 made. Let's see if we can't pick up a nice, good, you know, southern weapon. Like this. Reduce swing damage. Again, didn't I start with an iron scimitar? Simple eastern backsword. The reduced swing damage is what stops me. I've had many of you say, like, get rid of the Star Falchion. It's an ugly weapon. It's not appropriate for Partia. I don't disagree. This isn't bad. It's a little bit shorter, better at handling. It's got the thrusting as well. Not that I do much of that. It's a slightly less swing damage, but it's got the better swing speed. This is a struggle. I don't want to spend so much that I can't afford my my new brewery, obviously. Go ahead and dump all this stuff. No doubles or anything. Okay, cool. Any goods to sell off over here? No, we already checked that, obviously. That's why we kind of came here. What about some armor? What about that fancy armor I was looking at previously? Southern ring mail is what we've got on right now. Southern lamellar armor, that's 6k. Okay. Southern robe over mail is what I really want. 25k. Alright, looks like it's still a little early to be buying the next upgrade of equipment. Feels as such. Fair enough. Apologies for disappointing those of you that were hoping to see some new equipment, but maybe after we secure some of these trades in more lucrative areas, we'll be good. I'm pretty happy though with how we have about 3k we can spend. Nah, let's head over to Aserai, and we'll take on some looters and bandits en route, and then maybe we'll see any other place that might have a good armor or good weapons or something for us. We should be able to buy some stuff over here. Let's buy some fish. Go ahead and get ourselves 50 of fish. Plenty of food. Grain is not cheap here. Butter doesn't need to be cheap to get. Cool, a little bit of food variety. And sure, why not some cheese as well? Good, sure. Done with that. We'll continue down south. So again, we'll head to Usker, set up our next brewery, and if that makes us another 400 or so per day, that's not bad at all. And on our way there, we will engage potential looters and bandits and whatnot. There should be some. We're moving at 4.1 because it's night. I wouldn't mind picking up some more horses as well, so we can move a bit faster. Chase down some of the more annoying bandits. Speaking of which, we've got some desert horses we can pick up over here. Let's go. And again, as long as I don't spend over 3k, we're fine. One desert horse, I'll take it. All your grain, I'll take that too. Let's leave. Some desert horses down over here, perhaps. Now, we're not going to be moving at 6s or anything because we don't have... we're not all cav, but... I'll pick you up for 1,008. Aserai horse, they're expensive. But they sell for a lot too. The next time we head north, we should go north with some horses. How fast are you? 5.7 versus my 5.6. Hit these looters maybe? Nah. They're going too far in the wrong direction. These looters, though. Oh, these looters. 33? Don't mind if I do. That's worth diverging from our path. What do I want with you? I want you to surrender or die. In fact, I would prefer you to die, so I don't mind that you didn't surrender. And of course, we're going to attack. And again, let's try and train our troops. This time, I'm going to keep the archers firing again, though, because it is a fairly large contingent on the other side. Let's keep you all in loose formation. Just soften them up, and our infantry can go over there. Get y'all up over there. Move our horse archers up there. Move our cavalry up there. Up there, let's go. Might need to get some flanking done this time around. Might need to get some flanking done. Shield wall for those guys. Horse archers are firing as well. That's fine. Again, I do kind of worry about softening these guys up. Move our cavalry. Well, let's keep the cavalry where they are. We'll come charging down the side. Oh my god, really? Archers, hold your fire. Of course they get terrified. Let's at least train our cavalry, I guess. God. Come on. I keep doing this. I keep letting my archers have fun because I enjoy watching the archers just shoot down the enemy. I really ought to stop that. I really ought to stop that. But hey, at least I get to ride in and get a couple kills in. Get some practice with my own sword. Potentially. Oh, that guy took an arrow right to the heart, did he not? That looks painful, man. Let me give you some mercy. You too. Oh, he survived. That was not mercy. That was not mercy. Surviving a hit from a sword like this. Turn around. All right, let the rest leave. We'll strike them again. Some renown, some influence. Can't ever complain about gaining more renown, obviously. And gain a skill point in one-handed. In fact, maybe enough to level up a little bit. Got a fair bit of gold. A bunch of garbage. Loot, sorry. 8 of them. That's not worth it. These 16, though. These 16, if we can hit. They're getting away. All right, over to Uskar. Go ahead and make some sales. Pick up a another brewery. Let me just check over here. So, Uskar's bound villages are Kafir, Hatif, Mabwaz, and Zalem. So Zalem is grain. Mabwaz is also grain, and Kafir Hatif is desert horses. So 2 grain. We checked that last session as well. I just wanted to double check to make sure I hadn't lost track or anything like that. And I believe we can trade first just to see what kind of money we're looking at. Now, in an upcoming update, the developers have already talked about how they are changing the way caravans work a little bit. You can actually get more guards in the caravan guard for a little bit of a higher price. So I might look into caravans when that next update becomes official. Now, the fur here we can finally sell. 5 for 205. Oh yeah, we're doubling our. I'm glad I waited. This is double. This is double. We paid 639 for those, so that's wonderful. Unfortunately, hides don't sell that well here, but the fish, we can sell the fish for a lot. I didn't even keep a track of the fish. But if we drop it all off over here, we have 9 days worth of food. We know we're making money off of it. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything that's cheaply available here. Grain. We can buy a lot of grain. No food variety, but go ahead and pick up some grain. Let's say 50 days worth. 50 days worth of grain. And beer, we'll buy in a bit. Beer we'll buy in a bit. Actually, what I should do is I should be dumping grain here. That way it'll be cheaper to make beer. But that's okay. I gotta have food for my my soldiers as well. I get 2,053. That's not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and hit up the tavern. Ransom our prisoners. Said, the engineer. Oh, it's tempting. Oh, how tempted I am to hire him. And, like, put Friduna aside. Very tempting. I'll think about it. Again, we might not come across him again very soon, but it'd be helpful. Alright, tavern maid. I will have your Calradian wine and dates. And that's not all. I would like you to serve all my men. There you go. 1,000 is not too bad. It'll cheer them up, right? It'll cheer them up. I'm a people person. That's what Partia is. I didn't even know that was an option, so again, thank you for pointing that out in the comments. Didn't even know that was an option. All right, Alcuria, you're with me? Where are we headed? Dula? I'm just going to chill over here. That's fine. I'm not gonna stop you from that. We seek a brewery. And as fate would have it, it is right here. But easier to... Well, let's not jinx ourselves. I think I just have to go up these stairs and those stairs. We don't want to leave an opposing brewery here. I'm just going to buy the one that's already open. That's actually a very nice spot for a brewery. It's a very nice spot for a brewery. Head on up over in here. Don't mind if I do. Shop workers, you look like you're armed. Yes. Whoever I need to speak to. How can you help me? I'd like to buy this workshop. 14.3. That's fine by me. Make that money back pretty quickly. What kind of workshop do you want to open here? I don't want to change what we're producing. Go on like this. Mare grain is taken and brewed into beer. Yes, that sounds great to me. Let's do it. Done. Done. Sanala and Uskar now produce beer for Partia Alit and the clan of Alit. Hopefully, we start making a significant sum. We're down to 3K, but that's not a problem. Again, we'll make that money back in no time. And there's a tournament over here as well. Should we participate in this one? I mean, if we take a look at our... this was a tournament-heavy session. Oh, it doesn't give me my list. I've won so many tournaments. I've won so many tournaments. I was hoping it would at least include Kuyas as well as Epicrotia. But okay, let's see. We've got our brewery here and our brewery up there. Now, at our current tier, we can only have, if I'm not mistaken, 2 workshops. But at the next tier, I should be able to make another one. And I need to get to the next tier sooner rather than later. In terms of our... hopefully, if they both make 400, I doubt it. If they do, though, let's say this one makes 300. That's 700. It'll total up to about 600 earned per day. Which I guess will only go higher over time. Now, sorry, before I forget. Let's go ahead and pick up some beer here, shall we? Pick up all their beer? No. We're picking up beer for our own men here. Just 10 beer. Should be enough. You can see the recent events bump to morale. That's partly because of the dates and wine and whatnot. Food variety will be nice. 20 days of food. A little bit of money spent. A celebration, right? Our first brewing, so to speak, must be celebrated at Uskar. All right, so with that all done, it's time to move on to the front. We did manage to make a fair bit of money with the trade run, so I'm very happy with that. It's possible that we could chill down over here, pick up some beer, fight, and then after the fighting is done, move further up north and sell that beer. I believe beer will sell okay up north, not 100% sure. But if we can do more rounds like that every so often when the opportunity presents itself and earn another solid 4K, over a handful of days, that's an easy way to get rich while, of course, our passive income continues as well. Nonetheless, Partia has made a good name for himself today, and he's made some great wealth during this chapter as well. However, before he does venture into Khuzait land, this time as an enemy, unfortunately, this session must come to a close. I hope you all enjoyed this chapter of our adventure. I'm quite happy with how things proceeded. As always, I'll look to your likes and comments down below to get an understanding of your interests in what happens on the channel. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.